When you're full, you should not eat. When you're drunk, you should not drink. When you've won, you should not debate. All that and more now on Graph's Grievances. Donald Trump has until 48 hours before the first Republican presidential debate on August 23rd to notify the Republican National Committee of whether he will participate, but the former president signaling anew he will not debate. In an interview with the right-wing Newsmax, Trump making clear he will not sign the RNC loyalty pledge required to debate. The unenforceable pledge calls for candidates who participate in the debate to support the eventual Republican nominee. Trump telling the Fox News competitor, quote, "I won't sign the pledge. I can name 3 or 4 people that I wouldn't support for the presidency." So right there's a problem. And while Trump is declining to say who he wouldn't support for his old job, it is rather shocking he appears open to supporting anyone other than himself for president. The far-out frontrunner for the Republican presidential nomination also going out of his way to praise 2 of his opponents, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott and entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy. Trump saying both men, quote, "have been very nice," which I think clarifies what the first debate will be about if Trump can resist the urge to participate. The debate will be an audition to be Trump's vice president. With the exception of former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, all of the other qualifiers for the debate have shied away from attacking Trump, and they will likely use the debate stage to suck up to Trump in the hopes that the self-absorbed narcissist likes what he sees and chooses them to be his number 2. In addition to Trump, 7 other candidates appear to have qualified for the first debate, including Christie, Scott, Ramaswamy, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, former Vice President Mike Pence, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. With the exception of DeSantis, each of these candidates is now polling below 8% among Republican primary voters. This, according to 538's polling average. And DeSantis is now a whopping 40 points behind Trump, registering just 14% in the polls. Trump continuing to slowly grow his lead with the support now of 54% of Republican primary voters. So far, 3 candidates have signed the RNC loyalty pledge, with Ramaswamy being the first, followed shortly by DeSantis and Haley. This potentially significant for Trump as he considers a VP, because each of these candidates is leading the pack in essentially endorsing Trump for a second term should he win the nomination. And I expect that some of the first debate questions on August 23rd will give participants the opportunity to make it clear where they stand on Trump and reveal just how loyal they are to him. For example, did then Vice President Mike Pence make the right decision by defying then President Trump and certifying Joe Biden's election victory? Would they have done the same if they were in Pence's position? And should Trump end his campaign for the White House if he is convicted of a felony? These types of questions giving Trump's so-called opponents the chance to either grovel to the thrice indicted former president or throw him under the bus in a last-ditched effort to take him down. And based on what we have seen so far, I would certainly bet on the former. Whatever happens, you can be sure that Trump, whether on the debate stage or not, will be listening extremely closely as he contemplates who will be his number 2. Thanks for watching Graph's Grievances. Let me know what you think, and please subscribe.